Oh, you're here. I wasn't expecting you guys to be here till Friday. What? What do you mean it's Friday? Okay, calm down. It was Powdered Trigger. It was a joke, I swear. Hey guys, what's up? It's Bella, as you can tell by my existence here. Well, let me explain you a thing. Let me explain you a thing as to what happened yesterday. I was at Six Flags and I had vlogged a little bit, like here and there, and I had enough for a video. But the thing is, I went back and tried to look at the videos, and all of them, it was so windy that it just decided to be like, oh, well, I'm gonna pick up the wind and not your voices. I mean, I did get to meet Robbie Epic Sauce though, so that was pretty cool. Even got a video clip of him. How cool am I? Check it out.
So guys, I'm at Magic Mountain and I just friggin' found Robbie Epic Sauce.
Yeah, and his cool brother.
And his cool brother. How friggin' awesome is that? Thank you.
You can't really hear anything I'm saying, so I'm making this last second, as always, because I'm the most last second person on this planet. It's ridiculous. Here I am. I'm gonna remake this. I don't really know what I'm gonna do because I don't have anything to do like that I could vlog about. That would be interesting. I mean, I could vlog myself on the couch eating chips. But who's gonna wanna watch that for 8 minutes? Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm just gonna call this video Let's Talk. Pretty much just gonna talk the whole time until I see like an end point, which is actually, I feel like, is my strong suit because I feel like I'm funnier live streaming than I am doing anything else. So I mean, maybe talking is just good for me. So one thing I want to talk about that I've been thinking about a lot recently is the fact that the ways that I make friends are just weird. Granted, there have been some cases where I make friends and it's just like, oh, nice, we met and we started hanging out and it was great. Some of what seemed to be my closest friends, or seemed to be some of those like friendships, kind of went down the pooper. Straight in the pooper. No, I went up for pooper, it's down. In the pooper. I just seem to be weird with friend making. I make friends in really weird ways. I feel like it's because I don't let anybody in because I'm like really shy and have anxiety. So I don't talk to people. So something has to happen for me to have to talk to people, and you know, something has to push me to that point. My first friend I want to talk about, which I actually didn't get their permission to talk about this, but I'll sure, it's fine. They're my friends, it's fine. I met her in like 7th grade, and actually I thought she was kind of annoying. We didn't start hanging out until like freshman year. She came over one day and I was like, oh, well, I'll try this friendship. I'm not sure it's gonna work out though. We were laughing really hard. It was great. I had a fun time. What really made us want to hang out again was this one moment. We're both sitting there and we're Skyping our mutual friend. The power went out, so I had a lighter and she had a box of matches because she just carries them around with her. She likes fire, I don't know. And I light the lighter because we were ridiculously scared of the dark, so we were like trying to find candles and stuff. I don't know what possessed her to compel her to do this. She threw her friggin' face into my lighter and she made me, I didn't do this, she made me light her hair on fire. Her hair goes friggin' up in flames like I'm freaking out, I don't know what to do. In a state of panic, I did what I do best. I panicked. I look at her, unsure of what to do because I don't have any water or anything. What am I gonna do? Like, I can't throw her face into the carpet because then it'll catch the carpet on fire. I don't know. I didn't have a lot of time to think it through, so I kind of just didn't think it through. I looked over at her and I went, and I just like smacked her in the head. But the great thing was that it actually put out the fire. And her hair actually looked fine. So another one was, oh, I love telling this story. My best friend probably in the world. When I first met her, I also thought she was annoying. I don't know why. I just have this mentality that if you don't make a good impression on me, I'm just not gonna like you. Like me, I'm friggin' insane. So if you can match my level of insanity, then you're good. We'll be best friends. It's great, you know, that'll work. 4th grade, she got bullied a lot because she has a stutter, and this guy was making fun of her. So what had happened was, I told him to stop because I was sitting there. I was like, I will actually stab you. And he didn't believe me, but I told him I was actually gonna stab him. And he still didn't listen. I went and grabbed my spork from my lunch, which were surprisingly strong plastic. And I stabbed him in the arm. Little prong thingies got stuck in his arm. He had to go to the nurse and get him out and everything. And ask my best friend if you guys have ever seen me with her. Just ask her and she will vouch for me on this. He was bleeding and oh my gosh. And the worst thing was he didn't even learn because after that I beat the crap out of him. I had a cast on and we got in a fight. I socked him in the face, he socked me in the face, and then I got on top of him and was beating him with my cast. I mean, I was pretty hardcore little 4th grader there. When it comes to my friends and when it comes to bullies, I don't stand for that. People always tell me, you're too cute to be hardcore and to be scary. You should see me when I'm upset though. When it really matters, I can pull through. I will kick some serious toot if it comes down to it, homie. Next story. Oh, one of my friends, she thought I was an interesting person. So she was kind of just hanging out one day and I was all grumpy. I was walking home from school and she goes, "Where are you going?" She starts walking next to me all happy. I'm like, "I'm going home. Where are you going?" She's like, "I'm gonna follow you." I was like, "Oh, okay." So she followed me home. First thing, she followed me home. Second, that's number 2. She ate my pizza and a bunch of other food out of my fridge. And she left. And then we were friends for a really long time. Seems legit, actually. Kind of just, I have a weird way of coming about people. Not all people agree with it. Like, there was this one girl in our youth group. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be so weird right now. I was wearing, like, sunglasses and my hat and my black jacket, and, like, I looked totally shifty. I looked so shady, it's ridiculous how shady I looked. I had a pack of powdered donuts and I put them in a Ziploc bag and like some of it was crumpled, and so I went up to her and I had it like in my jacket and I went up and I was like, "Hey kid, hey kid, wanna buy some drugs? Do you wanna buy some drugs?" She's like, no thanks, I'm good. And I was like, nah man, it's just donuts. So she was like, oh, okay. So she took like a little piece of donut. She's like, oh, thanks. But she was really freaked out. Anyway, I think that'll be it for this video. Like, subscribe, all that good and dandy stuff, and leave a comment down there because I'd love to talk to you guys. Follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. My Instagram will be in the link in the description, and then I post my Instagram thing on my Snapchat all the time. So you can use my Snap code and add me because I do a bunch of weird shenanigans. Other than that, stay awesome. I love you guys. I will see you guys next week. Peace.